Chapter 46. The team landed with no pilot in the cockpit at the Luano International Airport, just outside Lubumbashi, the second largest city in the Congo. Max was eager to explore the countryside, to wander off and bump into a gorilla or something. But she was there on a mission, and they didn't have much time. Tisa received a text from her father in Nairobi. Father says he has lined up several investors who are eager to turn Kasambomba from a mining village into a fair trade garment center, Tisa reported. But to do so, they will need sewing machines, which my father's money people will happily provide along with the training. Max understood. We just have to give them electrical outlets to plug into. Exactly, said Tisa. And we need to do it within the month, or the seed money will move somewhere else. Deadlines, said Max. I told you, said Tisa. Father loves them. Max wished she was better at meeting them. Organization, time management, that wasn't for daydreamers like her. Lubumbashi, where the team landed, was the hub for the country's major mining companies, including the ones affiliated with the Corps. Because the land surrounding Lubumbashi was rich with minerals, cobalt, copper, tin, radium, uranium, and even diamonds. Copper mining had been going on for more than 1,000 years, but because cobalt was needed to make all the high-tech lithium-ion batteries charging the 21st century's gizmos, gadgets, and electric cars, it was fast becoming the region's big, new moneymaker. Some people want to change the world for the better. Most just want to make money. Some, like Tisa's father and his eco-friendly investors, actually wanted to do both. The reddish, rocky terrain reminded Max of the images she'd seen of Mars. I'd love to map all this mineralogy, said Siobhan as their vehicle rumbled along a rutted road. Next trip, said Max. This time, it's all about solar power. Siobhan nodded. Next time. The team finally arrived in Kasambomba, where they were greeted by the villagers who had sent the desperate pleas to CMI. We are completely off the grid, explained a man named Patrick. What little electricity we do generate is fueled with kerosene and cakes of dried dung. Max smiled slightly. The idea of burning dung, that's dried up manure, reminded her of the stables and her idea for a green gas mill fueled by horse manure. We're going to change all that, said Max. Soon. Very soon, said Tisa, gently reminding Max once again of the deadline. Solar panels are on their way, said Vihan. Patrick's son, Emmanuel, who was maybe a year or two younger than Max, offered to show the CMI kids around the village. We all work in the mines, he said. My whole body aches every day. Others have it worse. Many of the miners are younger than me. We dig tunnels by hand. Do you wear masks and gloves? Asked Annika. No, answered Emmanuel. We breathe in the dust. Many have mysterious illnesses. Well, said Max, let's hope bringing electricity into your village will be a first step toward changing all that. The second step will be shifting to a new economic model, said Tisa. Emmanuel smiled. You mean some other way to make money? Exactly. Max and her team set up camp in a small circle of tents on the outskirts of the village. They spent their first day finalizing plans for the solar panel installation, as well as the wiring of 5 homes. That night, they ate some of the local specialties, including grasshoppers and caterpillars. We are so far ahead of you, joked Emmanuel. Insects are very cheap and a tasty form of protein, much less expensive than cows. It is, as you say, a new economic model. Max liked Emmanuel. He was smart. She wasn't crazy about this new source of protein, though. She preferred peanut butter, even though the bugs did kind of taste nutty. On the second day, Tisa, the chemist, helped the team set up a small lab in the tent. We might need to do some chemistry before we're done here, she said. For Tisa, a day wasn't complete without at least one science experiment. Carl and Isabel spent their first days patrolling the countryside, gathering whatever intelligence they could on the bands of marauding outlaws, rumored to be roaming through the region. On the third day in Casabumba, Klaus finally arrived with a small convoy of light trucks. He'd brought his own security detail. Yahav from Shabak, the Israeli agent Max trusted just about as much as she trusted Klaus, which wasn't very much.